The French President Francois Hollande on the red carpet with his Egyptian counterpart Abdel Fattah El Sisi. The French leader went to Egypt to boost bilateral trade, already worth $1.6 billion, to talk about increased cooperation in the fight against terrorism, regional security issues including the wars in Syria, Libya and Yemen, and to sell Egypt weapons.
For us, the security of Egypt is the security of the region, and the security of the region is also the security of Europe. And a certain number of agreements have been made, and means have been made available to Egypt, and there will always be that cooperation.
Egypt last year bought 24 Rafale fighter jets and 2 Mistral frigates from France. That's despite having little hard currency to its name and a massive budget deficit. Part of the funding came from Saudi Arabia. The latest billion-dollar deal includes Egypt's purchase of a military reconnaissance satellite. But tens of thousands of people have been arrested and detained in Egypt since a military coup removed the democratically elected Muslim Brotherhood-led government from power in 2013. Rights groups say thousands of civilians have been tried in military courts, and there are reports of torture and many people dying in jail.
We have since 2013 and President Sisi arriving to the administration that the clampdown on human rights has been really dramatic. And it's mainly linked to the responsibility of the security service in terms of torture, arbitrary detention, unfair trial, but we have also unlawful killing.
The Egyptian president says he's listening.
We are a modern civil society, just born and taking our first step towards becoming a modern and democratic country in the Middle East. But we would like to affirm a wider understanding of human rights in Egypt with our friends in Europe who are interested in this. Education is one of the human rights, providing proper housing, proper jobs, providing healthcare, and we should take into consideration what's happening elsewhere within the region.
France is still in shock following the 2 ISIS attacks here that killed almost 150 people. Then, of course, there was the attack in neighbouring Brussels that killed 32 people. Now, analysts are saying that Francois Hollande sees Egypt as a bastion of stability in a region that is fighting the same enemy. And they say that he is trying to take the diplomatic lead for Europe in the Middle East, even if it means dealing with a man that human rights organisations say is responsible for the worst human rights crisis in Egypt's modern history. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Paris.